Christmas deck by Bicycle. And this one looks lovely. So I thought it'd be fitting to open up this deck. And let's take a peek through, as each card looks to have a nice detail and some artwork throughout. I believe that was Zero, Sally, and Jack. And I don't know the rest, honestly, too well. Honestly, that looks pretty good all together. So let's put our jokers and extras back in their box and get ready for our night ahead. So prediction time. I think this deck has some sneaky luck in it. I'm guessing 4 fat stacks and 2 wins for tonight. Let's see how we do, my friend. As for now, please get yourself nice and comfy. And let's get ready for game number 1. Honestly, this deck looks really good so far. Let's see how the starting draw pans out for us. Perfect start. And you know what? I think this deck might look a little better with a different light. So after we deal this out, let's change that up to give ourselves a better tone. And that looks to be a very, very good start. Doesn't that look much better? Alright, game number 1. Let's have some fun and get into it. Alright. Early worries with the triple 7s on the field. And some repetitious cards to follow, but on the bright side, we make a couple plays, and we are 1 card away from our first fat stack of the night. Let's hope for a purple 3. Right, not too bad. A little worrisome, but let's roll with it. And there it is. Very quickly, we receive our first fat stack of the night. And we really need to move that 7 of clubs. Okay, I don't know if we have a purple 10, pile of the game, but a nice start to this one. Oogie boogie. And some doubles. Alright, let's wash that away with a casino shuffle. Number 2. Alright, we have to do a cut after that little flip, so we lose those cards. I don't know what our first card was. I just know our second was the Ace of Spades. I really enjoy the skull in the corners of the card. I'll show you a closer look once we're done dealing this one out. It reminds me a little bit of Invader Zim, Grim, or Billy and Mandy, Grim Adventures. Very pleasing. And you know what? Let's actually talk a little bit about this movie. Honestly, I didn't watch it until fairly recently for the first time. As a kid, this was always one of the movies my brother would put on, similar to James and the Giant Peach. And, well, I think that's about it for Halloween stop-motion films. But for whatever reason as a kid, I didn't like stop-motion too much. Now I think it's really cool. So that kept me from watching this for a while. And honestly, a lot of Tim Burton films like this. Triple Fives. Was anyone else that way? Where they didn't like stop motion for a while? Or however you describe this. I think it's quite lovely. Now. But my first time watching it, it wasn't too bad. I could see why. This is a childhood favorite and classic. It feels like we received a lot of 10s right there. So not a bad game, just incredibly unlucky. As there's nowhere for that purple queen. 5, 9, queen, king, or 9. It feels like we had a lot of repetitive cards in our hand. For example, double purple 8s, double purple 9s, double black 10s, black kings, purple queens. left unturned. So honestly, for bicycle standards, the quality of these cards is a little rough. It feels like they are a cheaper brand. The edges are a bit rough, but I prefer that. But the bend is prominent, and I shuffle these cards gently, and I feel it already giving. So not the most durable. On the other hand, a lovely back design all throughout. And the face cards, regular cards, aces, jokers, all superb. Nice color theme as well. So all in all, great art, great design, below average durability. But despite that, I think this is still going to get an 8. I'd recommend you getting this one if you're a fan, and if you like the movie at all. It's nice. It just gets you in the mood for Halloween and Christmas. But you don't only have to take it out around then. Alright, game number 3, I'm feeling a fat stack, and to win this one. And that is a tough start to do it, but we will take that challenge. Oh, I just realized I was looking at his smile suspiciously, but triple tens. So 3 games in a row with triplets early on the field. That's not a positive sign for the longevity of this one. But double 9s, double 7s, double 6s, double 4s, double 10s might prove to teach this one to be a wee bit difficult. And just like that, despite our triple aces, now we're for that 2, 7, queen, jack, king, or queen. Well, that was a special kind of bad. Maybe we could turn it around in this next one. Triple 5s. Honestly, this is such a nice addition to our collection. The box is also very nice as well, and will look great amongst its peers. Well, that's been a curse we've had. The two same colored face cards, or just colored cards, keeping us from doing more plays than we should. Let's see if that trend continues in this one. Like, seriously, that's such a nice little touch on an ace. And it's just even more satisfying since no matter which way you put it, it still looks right. Oh no. This is just tragic. Absolutely tragic. Nowhere for that 4, nowhere for that king, nowhere for that 8, 9, king, 7, and lastly 3. Why is it whenever we have a very lovely deck that we can't scratch anything across on our night? So we head into our final game, absolutely beaten down by our first 4. Triple tens and a lot of doubles. I even know what to do at this point. Like, these games have been so quick, consistently. Well, my prediction's out. Let's see how yours does. Let's go 2 more riffle. Just like we started our night with the King of Hearts to start. Let's make something of this one. You never know. Maybe we get a perfect game. Probably not, but there's always a chance. Alright, so lots of spacing. Even more spacing. A black 6, a black jack would go a long way in this one. There is a black jack, and if we can get our black 6, that might do the trick. I don't know. this early. And it looks like it will kill us once again, unfortunately. As there's nowhere for that 5, 6, king, 4, 8, and lastly 3. I don't even know what to say. That has probably been one of our roughest nights in about 100 episodes. And I guess the word of the night is atrocious anomaly. Well, I guess that's words. You get the point. It was brutal. Triple sixes, triple twos, and that looks to be it as we head for a snooze. Well, that was the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. It was very nice, but the results, on the other hand, weren't as such. Back in its box it goes, on the shelf and into the collection. Despite the results, it was a fun one. I hope you enjoyed. Until our next one, have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams. Stay safe.